Yo, what's good, Raiders Nation? It's your boy, hyped up and ready to dive into some massive Las Vegas Raiders news that's got us all buzzing. Picture this. We're less than 2 weeks away from the 2025 NFL Draft, and with the number 6 overall pick, the Silver and Black are holding a golden ticket. But here's the kicker. Rumors are swirling that the Raiders might shake things up with a blockbuster trade to fix that wide receiver room. Are we about to see a game changer in Vegas? After locking in Geno Smith as our QB, the pressure's off at quarterback. So all eyes are on what GM John Spytek and Coach Pete Carroll are cooking up. The word on the street is they're eyeing a move to boost our offense, especially after trading away Davante Adams and seeing our WR depth struggle. Jakobi Meyers is a stud, but beyond him and Brock Bowers, we need more firepower. Someone to stretch the field and make defenses sweat. So stick with me, because we're breaking down every angle of this draft drama, trade rumors, free agent targets, and the hottest prospect who could rock the silver and black. What do you think we should do with that number 6 pick? Drop your takes in the comments, and let's get this hype train rolling. Raiders Nation, let's talk about that number 6 pick. It's like holding the key to the kingdom. The draft is our chance to reshape this roster, and with Geno Smith under center, we're not desperate for a QB anymore. That opens the door to some bold moves, and the rumor mill is churning with talk of a trade-down strategy to stack up picks. According to Sports Illustrated, the Raiders have been linked to trade talks with teams like the New England Patriots, who might want to jump up for a top prospect. Imagine this. We slide back a few spots, grab extra picks in 2025 or even 2026, and still land playmaker. It's the kind of savvy move that could set us up for years, especially with needs at wide receiver and cornerback screaming for attention. But here's where it gets juicy. What if we don't stay put or trade down? Some analysts think we could package picks to move up for a can't-miss talent. Who's the one player you'd trade up for? Hit those comments and let's debate. Stay patient or go all in? All right, let's zoom in on that wide receiver situation, because Raiders Nation, we got some gaps to fill. Jakobi Meyers is a reliable WR1, racking up 1,000 yards last season, but after him, it's a steep drop-off. Trey Tucker's got speed, but guys like DJ Turner and Alex Bachman haven't given us the spark we need to keep defenses honest. The Davante Adams trade left a void, and our newest addition, Kyle Phillips, didn't even see the field in 2024. That's why the draft is our golden opportunity, to snag a young stud who can grow with Geno and Bowers. Names like Arizona's Tetairoa McMillan are floating around. He's a 6'5" mismatch nightmare with 1,319 yards in 2024. Can you imagine him hauling in deep balls in Allegiant Stadium? But it's not just about the first round. If we trade down, we could target day 2 gems like Missouri's Luther Burden or Ohio State's Emeka Egbuka. Who's your dream WR for the Raiders? Let's hear it. Drop those names below. Raiders Nation, let's get real for a second. What about free agency? The draft is huge, but there's still talent out there waiting to be signed, and our WR room could use a veteran boost. Picture a savvy pro stepping in to mentor our young guys and give Geno a reliable target right now. Names like Keenan Allen are making waves in the rumor mill. The guy's a route-running wizard, with 904 yards in 13 games last year despite playing for a rebuilding Chargers squad. Or how about a reunion with Amari Cooper? He's still a free agent, and his 1,250-yard season in 2023 proves he's got plenty left in the tank. A move like that could be massive for our playoff push. But here's the catch. Signing a big-name free agent might mean we wait until rounds 2 or 3 to draft a receiver. Is it worth it to go veteran now and develop a rookie later? Tell me what you think. Free agent splash or draft all the way? Hold up, Raiders Nation, because the trade rumors are heating up. Bleacher Report dropped a bombshell, suggesting we might not just trade down. We could be eyeing a blockbuster deal for a superstar like Tyreek Hill. Yeah, you heard that right, Tyreek freaking Hill, the guy who torched the fences for 1,799 yards 2 seasons ago. The proposed package would see us give up Trey Tucker and a couple of third-round picks to Miami for Hill and some late-round change. Pairing him with Meyers and Bowers? That's an offensive nightmare for any DC. But it's a steep price, and Hill's 32 now. Will we be mortgaging our future for short-term gain? Here's the big question. Do we go for a proven stud like Hill or stick to the draft for a younger, cheaper option? I'm torn, fam. What's your take? Smash that comment section, and let's figure this out together. Let's pivot to the draft board, Raiders Nation, because the 2025 WR class has some serious talent. If we stay at number 6, Tetairoa McMillan's name keeps popping up. At 6'5" with 26 college touchdowns, he's the kind of red zone beast we've been missing since Adams left. But if we trade down, guys like Luther Burden are in play. Burden's a 5'11" dynamo with 1,111 yards last season at Missouri, and his quickness could give Geno a slot weapon to exploit mismatches. Or there's Emeka Egbuka, who's got 1,151 yards and elite route-running chops. These dudes are day 2 steals if we play our cards right. So, what's the vibe? Grab a WR early or stack picks and build depth. And who's your favorite prospect? Drop it in the comments, because I know you got opinions and I want to hear them. Raiders Nation, let's talk strategy, because this draft isn't just about wide receivers. ESPN's Matt Miller says our biggest needs are running back, WR, and cornerback, and he's not wrong. With Raheem Mostert turning 33 soon, we need an RB to pair with him, and the secondary shaky after waiving Jack Jones. That's where trading down makes sense. Imagine sliding to number 10 or 12, picking up an extra second-rounder, and still grabbing a stud like Texas CB Jody Barron, ranked number 3 at his position by Bleacher Report. Then we could double-dip at WR and RB later. It's like hitting the jackpot without breaking the bank. But here's the twist. What if we don't trade at all and go best player available? Would you be hyped for a defensive game changer or an offensive weapon? Let's get those comments popping. What's your draft game plan? All right, fam, let's dream big. What if we do trade up? The Athletic mentioned we could be in the mix for a top-tier talent like Colorado's Travis Hunter, who plays both CB and WR. This dude, the unicorn, 12 touchdowns as a receiver and 4 picks as a corner in college. He'd be a Pete Carroll special. Trading up would cost us, though, probably our number 6 pick plus a second-rounder or more. Hunter could instantly lock down one side of the field, or give Geno a dynamic target. But is one guy worth that much draft capital when we got multiple holes to fill? Raiders Nation, I need your wisdom. Would you go all in for a two-way star like Hunter, or keep the picks and build depth? Hit me with your thoughts below, because this one's a tough call. Let's circle back to free agency, because the clock's ticking. Raiders Nation. Sporting News suggested we target Tyler Lockett, who was cut by Seattle and has a history with Pete Carroll. Lockett's no WR1 anymore, but 600 yards and a knack for clutch catches could stabilize our depth. Another name to watch is J.K. Dobbins at running back. He's young, explosive, and could take pressure off Mostert while we hunt for a WR in the draft. These moves wouldn't break the bank, leaving us flexible to stockpile picks or make a splash later. So, what's the move? Add a vet like Lockett for instant help, or save the cash and go draft heavy? I'm curious. Fam, what's your offseason wish list? Drop in the comments, and let's keep this vibe going. Raiders Nation, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Our offense needs more than one new face. Geno Smith's got the arm, but without elite weapons, we're stuck in neutral. That's why the draft and free agency have to work together to rebuild this attack. If we skip a first-round WR, day 3 prospects like Penn State's Keandre Lambert-Smith could be steals. He's a 6'1" speedster with 4.4 speed and 53 catches last year. Pair him with a free agent like Amari Cooper, and suddenly we got depth and star power. It's a win-win. But here's the real talk. What's more urgent? Fixing the WR room or bolstering the run game? Tell me what you prioritize, because I know Raiders Nation's got the best ideas out there. All right, let's get gritty. Raiders Nation, what's the vibe around Allegiant Stadium? The fan base is hyped, but we're also nervous. After a 4-13 season, this draft feels like a turning point. John Spytek's got a rep for finding gems, and Pete Carroll's not afraid to take risks. Remember Rashad Penny in the first round? The rumor mill's buzzing about Boise State RB Ashton Janney. 2. He's a 5'9" bulldozer with 2,497 yards last season, and Spytek's son is apparently his biggest fan. If we don't go WR early, Janny could be the pick at number 6 to give us a true 3-down back. So, what's got you more excited? Janny's explosiveness or a new WR to light up the scoreboard? Drop your predictions below, because I'm dying to know what Raiders Nation's feeling. Raiders Nation, let's talk about the bigger picture. This draft could define our future. Trading down could give us 9 picks in 2025 per Yahoo Sports, letting us hit WR, RB, CB, and even O-line. That's how you build a contender, not just a flash-in-the-pan roster. But trading up for a guy like Tetairoa McMillan or Travis Hunter, that's a statement. It says we're not messing around, ready to compete now. The fan in me wants that instant impact, but the strategist says patience might win out. Which side are you on? Let's get those comments flowing. What's the one move that'd make you jump out of your seat on draft night? And don't forget to like this video. We're building something special for Raiders Nation. We're deep in the draft SCN, Raiders Nation, and the WR talk isn't slowing down. If we trade back, keep an eye on USC's Isaiah Bond. He's a 5'11" burner who ran a 4.39 and had 888 yards last year. He's raw. But in Pete Carroll's system, he could be a deep threat by week 1. Or maybe we go off the board for a guy like Alabama's Ryan Williams. At 6'1", he got 1,079 yards and a knack for highlight reel grabs. These are the kinds of prospects that could stretch defenses and make life easier for Geno and Bowers. Who's your sleeper pick in this draft? I know you got one. Hit the comments and share it, because Raiders Nation always spots the next big thing. Raiders Nation, we're almost at the finish line, but let's talk legacy. The Raiders have a history of bold draft moves. Think Amari Cooper in 2015 or Khalil Mack in 2014. This 2025 class feels like another chance to add a cornerstone, whether the WR, RB, or even a dark horse QB. If we play it safe, a guy like Michigan DT Mason Graham could anchor our D-line next to Max Crosby per SB Nation. But the fan in me wants offense, someone to make Allegiant Stadium erupt. The draft's unpredictable, and that's what makes it so damn fun. What's the one name you want called for the Raiders on April 24th? Let's manifest it together. Drop it below and let's get hyped for draft day. Yo, Raiders Nation, we've covered a ton and I'm fired up. The 2025 NFL Draft is our chance to reload and show the league the silver and black are back. Whether we trade up, trade down, or stand pat, one thing's clear. John Spytek and Pete Carroll are about to make waves, and our WR room's getting a serious upgrade. From free agent targets like Keenan Allen to draft studs like Tetairoa McMillan, the possibilities are endless. I want to hear your final take. What's the dream scenario for our Raiders? Smash that comment section, hit the like button, and subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Raiders Nation, we're in this together. Share this video with your crew, and let's keep the silver and black pride alive. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and let's go Raiders.